Okay, so I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is that the climbing device that I made videos of previously, it won't now be ready before Christmas of this year. I had hoped that it would be, I thought it would be, and I told a few people in the comments of the previous video that yeah, it'll be done this year, and it isn't done. I made some sort of last minute tweaks to it, which so it was sort of put on pause when the bad weather moved in. We had a really long dry spell, and then we had a lot of wet weather that moved in, and I noticed that there was an added amount of friction when doing vertical rappels. So it's takes effort anyway. I mean, I designed it so you can't really accidentally kind of knock yourself into free fall mode. It does take effort and a tight squeeze to rappel vertically, not at all going out on limbs or going up or anything like that, just with nothing below your feet rappelling. I made it so you do need quite a good grip, but when it started raining a lot, I noticed that it was getting like, it was an unacceptable amount of force needed to actually move, especially, well, to move fluently, especially on the thicker lines. So so I decided to do some alterations to the components and the spacing to just take some of the bite out of it. So it's a lot more free and easy now. So it actually worked out for the better. I may have been a bit overzealous before because such was my paranoia about the risk of climbers accidentally kind of pulling themselves into the free fall mode, as I've read has happened with some other devices. So yeah, so that just kind of put things on hold. But now we're back on again now, and I've actually got 3 products, including this one, on the way that are being built at the moment, being worked on. So it's not like I've just been working on this one. I've got hundreds of hours into these tools that I've spent not just coming up with the idea, but and making something that works, but all the tweaks and alterations. There's dozens and dozens of spare parts from these rebuilds, every one a little bit different. You can remove material from components, but you can't put it back on. So it's been a slow process, but I suppose it's better than kind of rushing through something and then realizing later I should have done that a bit different. So but I'm happy with the way everything's going. I mean, you'd always want it to be happening faster, but that's just not the way these things evolve, and for the best, really, because the longer the delay, then the less or the more chance you are of picking up on things that could be improved on. So so yeah, I've been see, the thing is with this, it has to, I've made it so there'll be no adjustments needed to accommodate for different types of line and diameter lines. There's no tweaking and adjusting. It just works the same on every rope, and it also works the same with the doubled line technique with no adjustments. So it's quite hard, or it takes a long time to find that middle ground, so it sort of does everything, you know, but it now does everything, which is, you know, that was the goal all along, not to be needing to tweak and adjust things. So I mean, some climbing lines are going to work better than others, but that's only the same as when you're using a friction hitch as well. Some lines are just that's a climbing line issue, not a device hardware issue. So but anyway, that's it. You'll just be able to put it on and start working. But in regards to the other two products as well, the other two designs, one or maybe even both of them may be available before the main climbing device. It just depends how things evolve. I've been doing my part, like I say. I've got countless hours, mainly at night time, in the evenings till late, working on all this stuff. And now sort of Stein, who I've obviously been in a kind of a partnership with for many years, are going to take over in regards to the mass production and marketing of it. So and the designs, my designs, the functionality will remain the same, but as you know, there's parts that'll have to cater towards the mass production of them, the mass manufacturing of them. So the manufacturer will probably have to change a few bits to make his job easier, just to like streamline things. So so that's it. It's they're coming. They're not going. They're not like, they've not fizzled out or anything. You know, I'm not one of these people that says he's going to do something and then you see them some time down the line and you say, "Oh, you still doing that thing, or you're still going to that place?" And they say, "Oh, no, I'm not doing that now," or, "Well, I nearly did it." You know, I'm not one of these nearly people who nearly does things. So rest assured, it's coming. They're coming. Just be patient. So that's all I wanted to say, really. Everything else is okay. I'm working hard at my regular job. Not been as many, or not been any videos, I don't think, because I've just I've been busy doing this stuff, and I've only got so much time, and I'm not as interested either in making the entertainment videos. So but anyway, I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to let you know what's going on. Alright, so stay tuned, and there'll be news to follow. Okay, thanks for watching.